Alright guys, welcome back to more Ark Ragnarok Ascended, and today I think it's moving day, guys. We have outgrown our little beautiful ShADDow village house over here. I think it's time we become the true king alpha. No, I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now. Feral equals on here, so I'm not any of that, but I want to live like a king. I want to be in a nice, decent sized, big castle base made out of the castle keeps and forts, like mason tier, or like keep tier, I guess is what it's called. Pretty much all, like, you know, little bits of everything, but I want it to be really cool, and I think I've picked out the perfect location for it, and I can't wait to show you guys. We're actually going to be very close to Nikki Penny. It's funny enough, like I didn't know she was there. I had no idea where her base was, and I was flying around looking for where I wanted to build, and I looked and I'm like, oh, this plateau looks good, and I looked and she's on it. I was like, two great minds think alike, as always. So there's a spot really close to that though that I looked at and I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. So it's up nice and high. It's over near the castle area, and I think we should go and take a look at it. But yeah, we're going to have some relocating to do. I'm probably not going to disassemble anything here for the time being. At least not until we're comfortable. And, you know, we got to move Lance at some point as well. Lance has got to come with us everywhere. Lance, I think I have a rule with Lance. Lance is not allowed to be cryopotted. I don't think I'm allowed to put Lance away. I think Lance has to be transported manually by hand. Also, what did I drop here? Bit of stone. All right, well, that's a bit of a waste. Well, let me talk to you guys while I slow walk into here. So, yeah, so we need to basically just set up basically almost like a forward base over there. Just like move some of our stations over, make a bed, and then we can just migrate the rest of our stuff over later. Like, I don't need everything. I'll just take the key resources with us, including this masonry table that I made. Just I wanted to have a look at what the things cost, and I'll show you guys that now. It's quite expensive to make the castle keeps and fort stuff, but I think I have a couple of solutions for us. So if I just go, if I just look at like a ceiling, for example, this is the keep square and triangle ceilings, 10 cementing paste, 35 raw metal, and 35 stone per piece. That's not cheap, guys. However, with an Anki, you can actually gather that fairly quickly. It's almost like, it's really not that bad when you actually try to do it. Like, it looks really expensive, but if you raid a lot of beaver dams, like, it's only 10 per, so like 100 cementing paste will do 10 pieces. Like, it goes quick, but also not at the same time. So look, if we can get ourselves some Arcatinas or something, that would actually be very good. I don't really know where to find them. I mean, I guess it would be redwoods or swamp, right? I don't even know if we could even make the things, right? Could we make veggie cakes? Can we make that? No, we don't have honey. Of course we don't. Ugh. All right, we could sort that out. I know I'm pretty sure Skelly and Nikki Penny have bees, or maybe one of them does. I don't know. We could raid some honey if we needed to. But you know, I don't think we really need to at the moment. Look at how much cementing paste I have. 3,300. Like, that's a lot, right? Like, what is that? 330 pieces we can make based on that math. That's quite a lot. I mean, it goes fairly quick, so I don't know if we're going to make it through, but plenty of beaver dams to raid to get more. Like, it's really not that difficult. So I think I'm fine with that for the time being. We got the Anki for metal. We got the dirty for stone. I think we're good. I think we're good here. So let's just start thinking about moving here. So I'm going to have to take the Argentavis, unfortunately, the slow way, but you know, we need the weight. We need the weight. So let me just start loading up some stuff here. I might just, to make it a little bit easier on myself, I might just put my stuff away. Just to clear up some weight. Also, is there anything still on you here? Let me just, yep, there's more. Of course there is. I should have known. Perfect. Let's just put all of that on you. And then we can start looking at moving some resources. Or should I just pull? I kind of feel like I should just pull resources, right? Is it metal, wood, and stone? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. This is all for just the starter base as well. So, like, I don't necessarily need to take all of the resources for what we're going to be building. So, yeah, I won't take that out of the refining forge. Metal ingots. There we go. And I mean, should I take raw metal as well? No, I think we could just get plenty over there. Let's just let it cook up over here. And stone. And I think that's probably most of what I want to take, because you're getting a little bit cumbersome here. And I don't want to be the slowest flight in the world. I need to make sure I bring my tames though. So we got the RG. Where is the beaver? There's the beaver. And where is... what else have we got in here? Where's the doty? I have a doty, I do. So wood, stone, metal. Pretty sure that's everything we need right here. Horse for berries if we need it for some reason. We've got our griffins. I haven't even bred them, by the way, guys. Like, I know I'm slack. Slack, but let's just put that one in there for now. We'll keep ours on us just in case. Is that everything? I mean, I could take the actual crafting station with us. Yeah, that's not even doing anything, so let's take that. I don't think we need anything in here, right? I don't think we really need much of this stuff. I should take the carpentry table. That's villager tier. And I think that might be okay. Maybe just a storage chest. Actually, I'm going to pick this one up. Actually, what's in here? No, I'll just make a new one. I'll just make a new one. We can make one storage. Oh, what's that? Storage items? Store goods and decor? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't actually. No, that's right. These ones, you're supposed to build them in an actual bench. And, you can't. So, yes. Let's, I think let's go. Or do I have food? Do I have food? No, I do not. I always forget that, so I'm gonna remember that now before we go. Perfect. Guys. I think we're good to move. We're unfortunately quite slow. This hurts, but, where we're heading is pretty much here, I think, or roughly like maybe here. And, yeah, I can't wait. So, I'll fly at the speed of a snail or turtle or whatever. Something slow. And, I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh, hello, big boy. Oh, man. I am not equipped to tame that thing. Like, I wouldn't do that today anyway, but oof. Oh, I would love that thing. Karchers are like one of my favorite creatures now. Oh, man. Freaking Ragnarok. Like, you know, these DLC custom maps, like, these are top-notch with levels distribution. It's so good. Alright, guys, here we go. This is the spot right here. Just up here. On this plateau. It's not a huge area, but I think I can work with this. Like, totally fine. I don't need anything to be, like, stupidly big. I need to not do that. I've got a tendency to make things, like, bases that are just too big. And I have trouble filling them with things. I don't have any purpose for it to be as big as it is, so... yeah, like, I think this is actually quite a decent amount of space up here for us, and relatively safe, too. Like, I don't think there's going to be much that's going to attack us at all. We've got a lot of room back there for activities. And down here is incredible amounts of metal. Beaver dams are also nearby. I think they're just, like... I don't know, like, down there? On that, where that water is? Like, that's not that far away. Like, this is a very convenient location. And Nicky Penny is just there. Just there. That's what I mean about how close, like, it's crazy. Like, I went over there and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll look for somewhere else. And I saw this and I'm like, this'll do. Yeah, this is totally fine for me. I'm quite happy with this. So, what we need to do is get ourselves started with just something. Something right here. So, let me just go and make a foundation out of freaking, I don't care. It can be out of thatch for now. That'll do. Just to put our stuff on. I hope one foundation's actually enough. Alright. Just here. Perfect. And I want all of our crafting stuff. Oh, I'm already out of water. Where's my water? Gimme. Beautiful. Give me all these benches and stuff. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna put this... oh, I don't think these usually... I was gonna say, these don't need, foundation to be placed, so they're fine. So this is the carpentry table. I'll put this one, like, sort of off hanging over the side over here. Then we've got the masonry table, which is going to be what I'm going to use the most, so I might put it this side. And then I've got a, basically a smithy to put at the back over here, just to repair our tools if we need. Things like that. We should be good. I think, let me just, get the rest of the crap off here. Actually, what I should do, I'm going to be big smart right here. Let me just grab my tools and things. I might keep it all on the pyromane, just so I've got it handy. Like, I shouldn't really need it, but at least it's going to get some weight reduction. Right here, so I can keep all the actual tools on me. And the rest of this can just go back in here. And I'm actually not that bad on weight now. Sweet! Oh, actually, no, I might just put another couple of things. So I don't think I need those to be on me, personally. Nor those. Alright, that's just a little bit of improvements. But now what I can do is just grab this. Basic. And hello? Is that working and just not telling me? Wait. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I didn't change it to basic. I thought I did that. Anyway. Argentavis. Boom. Love it. Freaking love it. Okay. So, we have some work cut out for us. The first thing I need to do is stock up on some metal. Because, yes, we're going to need a lot for this. So, I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make some pillars. Like, if you look at the ground around here, this is not flat by any stretch. So we basically need to try and level from the highest point and then just go down from there. But I also need to try and center it. Like, this is kind of difficult for me to work out sometimes, but I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can work this out, right? Yeah, I'm sure. So what I'll do is I'm going to get the Yankee, throw you down. Let's go and collect some metal. And I'm telling you guys, there is so much here. Where's the hole? Just down here, right? Come on. Here we go. Look at all this. Look at all the metal in here, guys. This is incredible. This is stupid. Like, I'm going to be able to make so much. So much with all this metal. Especially... Actually, I should try and... Hang on. There's a new setting, right? Where is it? Harvest only? Metal. Now, does that make it get more metal efficiently? I actually don't know. But anyway, let me just pick you up. And let's get you to work. So I'm just going to collect all this. And then we'll touch base. Okay, I think I pretty much got everything inside that cave. And I've been hitting rocks for like 10 minutes now. So I really want to see the results of this. Oh wait, there's a little bit more up here. There's actually more on top. That's cool. Plus there's crystal as well, and we can actually... Something I noticed that changed with the Yankee, it actually hits every rock now. Unless we're actually full now, that could be a thing. It's a bit finicky though, like sometimes it just doesn't want to attack. Like, oh god. No, yeah, see? It's fine, but it just wouldn't do it. But now it hits all kinds of rocks. Like, it only ever used to do the auto attack on metal, but now it seems they've fixed it. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know about crystal, but it definitely hits normal rocks, so... Yeah, that's cool. Alright, well maybe this will do if it's gonna just be a pain in the butt. Like, what about the crystal nodes? Are you gonna hit them? Nope. Okay. I guess not. But the metal's totally fine, right? Yeah. Alright, that's sweet. Just another node over here, and I think we're probably fine. Alright, that one. Oh, and this one, we're making our way back to... our base location. I just saw a metal node. I swear to God. Unless I already broke it and it just disappeared. But anyway, there's one here. Lovely. Okay, where are we? I think it's over here where I want to build. Yep, there it is. This is the spot. So as you can see, guys, there is plenty of metal around here. And it is really good. It is so good. I just want to transfer it all just to see how much we got. It doesn't really matter, but I can just leave it on the creatures, but it doesn't matter. We have like 6k metal now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pretty much 6k. That's a lot of building pieces right there. So between that and the stone that we have, I think we've probably got a decent start. Nah, not really. Okay, so I need to do the same thing on a Dodie. I'm going to put the Yankee away. I'm going to level it up first. So give me that. Beautiful. And Dodie. I'm just going to go around for a bit of a fly. And see if we can get some stuff. Some stone. Alright, I'm sure this will be enough stone to get us started. So let me just drag it into here. stone. Yeah, 6,500 plus what was already in here. I think that's definitely enough. So, excellent. I probably should just have it in here, but sometimes I like just copying. Like pulling resources for the only amount I need so I don't accidentally make too many. That's the carpentry table anyway. Masonry table is what we need. So, I know that we could do certain pillars and things, but honestly, kind of tempted just to do like some kind of cheaper pillars. Like I could make them out of just wood or stone. Because they're not going to be visible. This is just the foundation stuff, so I just don't know what is going to be actually cheaper. Like how much thatch do I have? And 5 is easy. You definitely do that. It's just thatch and wood. Like it's not quite as quick as I'd like it to be. So maybe that's what we do. I might just use the beaver. And I'm going to run around and get some wood. Gather it up. And then we can, yeah, we can take a look at like what we want to make then. Okay, so I just finished that off with a little bit of land clearing. I got the wood from the beaver. And then I just cleared out the bushes just so we could sort of have like a good look at the plateau and everything. Like yeah, the thing is I need to like try and center it on the plateau. But I also need to be at the right height. So the height is sort of like over to the left here. Sort of around here, I think is probably the tallest point. Sort of like roughly in here, somewhere there. But the center point is way over here. Sort of like here, I think. Ish. I don't have to get it perfect. That's fine. Also, I need to figure out where I want it to be pointing. I'd like it to sort of be even with the back end of the plateau there. Yeah, okay. So I think what we need to do then is I need to just start crafting some stuff. Pillars and ceilings. And then we can start placing. Okay, so we have a decent amount of ceilings here. And I think we should be able to get moving. I think this is going to be interesting. Just try and work out exactly where we want to position things. But that's totally fine. I just want to start probably, yeah, like I said, over here. And we need to work out the highest point and then also the center. And it's getting towards nighttime and it's raining, which is always fantastic. But yeah, anyway, if I think like on here seems to pretty much be it. So I think if I just line this up, like line myself up with where I think roughly leads towards the back. And I think that's probably good right there. Should be fine, right? Beautiful. So, if I just get that, like, here, and then down as far as it can go, that should be okay for us to start placing some ceilings. Now, I'm guessing... Wait, do these not need foundation? Oh my god, I was just thinking for a second. Hang on, we're getting really far away, but we are not. I just wanted to check. Like how far we can sort of get these. Like, you know, is this going to get taller towards the back? But it doesn't look like it. I think we're in the clear. The only unfortunate thing is grass poking through, but do I care? I feel like I kind of care. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Please pick up. Yeah, thank you. So we just need to not be right downward. So if I go all the way down and then just maybe like up to... What, there maybe? How's that? Oh man, I hate that snap point. Alright, where is it? There? Like, I don't know, I'm okay with this. Like the tiny little bit of grass poke through. And it's only where we're hitting... Like it's literally only when we're on the highest point here. Everywhere else is going to be like well above it. So that's cool. So now I need to try and find the middle. The middle point. Which I think... Honestly, might be like here. The problem is it's like, it's not really in terms of where we are. Ah, man. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare, I can tell already. Maybe I'll just work with it though. I think I need to stop being so picky, I think, and we just go with it. So I'm just going to... I don't even care where these pillars go because you can't see them. Let's just pick this up. Get that out of my way. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to like extend this out to sort of where I think I want like an entrance hall to be. And I want to just work on that first. I want this to only be as big as the entrance hall. And I don't want to do anything else. Also, what are the variants here? Oh. Oh. Oh, what do I prefer? I think the original one, honestly. I do kind of like that. Yeah, that's fine by me. Okay. Entrance hall. Okay, so I really want to try and put these over where the gate should be so that I can have something to snap off here. And hopefully we can actually do that. That's gonna be very annoying if we can't. How do I do this again then? Can I just do... Hang on, I gotta work this out. Sometimes it's very tricky to get snap points that I actually want. I think that's pretty much it. And then we just need to try and actually snap this off of this ceiling. Maybe I can just get a pillar under here. Hang on. Perfect, so that's got something to snap on now. Perfect, now we can remove these. And then we can put one there. So that'll now give us a way to snap this gate in the middle there. If I can actually get it to work, thank you. But, which way? I feel like it's that way. Hang on, that's got a lip. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. But anyway, that is the start of our entrance right there, which is really cool. All right. So now I probably wanted to have like this a little bit further out, and then I was going to ramp down into it. Like I'm just working at this very strangely. Like I have no real vision exactly how I want this to look. Also, I've had a weird circle on my screen for a while now. I don't know what's going on there. Stairs? Would we want 45 degrees or 25 degree stairs? That is a good question. Maybe just this. That's fine. Okay, beautiful. Just like this. Just like that. Now we have the beginnings of an entrance into our grand hall. Now, the other question is how wide I want this. I actually don't think I want it as wide as I've got it right now. So we might pick up some of these ceilings right here. We will probably place some back down afterwards. Like, don't worry. This is not going to be like this skinny overall. Maybe even... Would this make more sense? Just skinny it right up. This is just an entrance hall, guys. That's all it is. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work. All right. Perfect. Let's, do I make this... I could widen this up, you know, and make it match, but do I want to? That's the... I think I don't. Actually, I think I want it lined up with the gate. That's cool. All right, let me put away some of the things I'm not using because it is taking up valuable inventory space. I also noticed as well over here, I've got pillars potentially not where I want them. So can I just pop one like just here and then pick that up? So that way they're not sticking out. Yeah, I need to, like, this is going to be a very slow build, guys, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's totally fine. So I'll put away these ceilings and pillars right now. Let's go and start working on some walls. I just want to flesh out this hall. So I want to get some walls here. What have we got? Oh, look at all these pieces, man. I am so excited right now. This is so good. Half vertical walls. That's handy. That is very handy. Can I just make like 2 of them? I was just thinking about how I want to deal with the like roof side of things and like the front wall above the gate. And I was just noticing that there's these here, and I actually think I would really like this. Like a clock might look good or just a bit of glass. Like I'm actually not too sure which one I'd prefer. So I'm tempted to try the glass first. I feel like a clock could be better suited somewhere else. But I just need to see what variants these have first. Because it's like, if it's only the variant that's shown in the picture, it's not going to suit very well. So I just need to go and have a look over here. So if I just pop you here, how do I do this? So I've made 3 of these. That's the right side. So come on, up there. See, look at how perfect this is, guys. I'm in love. I'm in love with this. This is so good. Like, just the building pieces fit so... They're like the puzzle pieces. Freaking puzzle pieces right now. If I get you... No, I had you perfect. Yes, got it. Got one in the right spot. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I was actually big dumb. It is just one piece. And it goes there. Now I should be able to place you there. And then on top... There must be a peak piece, right? There has to be a peak piece. This is Castle Keeps and Forts. I'm really botching the pieces I'm making though. Like I am not on my best game with building, it seems. But anyway, if I go walls, I would be very surprised if there wasn't just like a peak piece. But maybe we just have to use the water gables, which we can do. That's also fine. Oh, we got like the half arches and things as well. There's like so much capability here and I'm going to be so overwhelmed actually trying to do it all properly. Man, this is going to be crazy. But it's going to be a good build though. Like I haven't played with CKF since ASE days, so I'm really, really excited for it. All right, just like that. Perfect. So that is our front entrance right there, basically. So now what I need to do is work on some walls for the sides here. I'll just start placing them and we can basically just bash holes into it to put wings and stuff on. After that, I think that should be good. Okay, so walls. I don't actually know how big I want this entrance to be. Like I don't want this whole base to end up being pretty big, like, you know, well too big. So I actually think I kind of just want to start with like just maybe 3? 3 along? Because that allows me to have something centered on the middle. I don't think I want to go any further than that though, for the time being. Okay, so I'm going to work on the roof now. I'm already changing my mind. I'm making this 2. Only 2. I want this to, I need to not get hung up on making this thing too big because I do it all the freaking time. And I need to just not. So there we go with them. And then we just need some of these. So I've now made too many, but we're going to use them. This is honestly fine. But there we go. Just like that. And I also made some really cool little pieces. This is what CKF has to offer is some of these things. These little eave bits. Just to give the wall a little bit extra depth. Just like so. And how's that looking so far? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful right there? Just a little bit of overhang. We might be able to get some stuff at the front as well, but we'll see. Like, I don't need to go crazy straight away. I don't need to take away these ceilings either. Like, this is going to extend back a fair amount, but what I want to do is we need to grab some more ceilings right here. So we'll be back on ceilings and pillars duty. I can do that. Perfect. And we want to go... Like, God, how wide do I want the base as well? Like, fairly wide, I think. If I just go like 2. Ah, yes. Okay, so there must be a pillar mismatch somewhere there. If I just put this in the middle there. I just want to make sure I'm trying to match these up as best as possible. Beautiful. Wait. Actually, I want a pillar on the end here. And then I'll pick this one up. There's also a rock there I might just get rid of while I can. Might as well get it out from under the base. Bit of extra stone. Wonderful. So that's the sort of like the way it's going to come out to the sides. And then I'm thinking I really want to put like a... I want towers, man. I want towers on my base. But... what I can probably do for the moment, is get the RG out of here. No, I've already stuffed it. Okay, so there we go. Basically made some wings on it. Off to the sides. So we got 3 either direction. So I now need to probably just wall up the front. This is honestly like very messy the way I'm approaching this, but I have no other options. My brain does not compute doing this any other way. I just thought to myself, it might actually look good to have a little bit of glass at the front here to break up this wall. I feel like that does help a little bit. So yeah, I've just been trying to get some crystal as well, because this is kind of tough to find. But I'm just trying to think about where we want to put these walls as well. Like I don't know how it'll look right up against there. Maybe we could just like halve walls either side of it or something. I literally have no idea. Like I said, I don't want this base to be too big either, so maybe I should just go right up against it and see how it looks either way. There's also variants here, but I think... Which one do I prefer? I'm pretty sure I prefer that one. Instinct is always correct. I started placing that one because I was like, I like this one. Yeah, also these are 2x2 walls in case that wasn't obvious. So they're, you know, quite large, which is nice. But how does this look from the front at a distance? Yeah, already starting pretty well in my opinion. Very nice. Okay, so on the sides then, I think I would probably just want some regular walls. I don't think there's anything special here. Oh, we can do the arrow loops. It's probably too much. I need to be careful with not overcooking this, because that is a thing. You know, you don't want to do that. Also, I probably need to go up one more layer to meet that roof, and then it'll start to sort of come together. Okay, very nice. I'll just make some more walls. Cool. So now sort of comes to the problem side of how I'm going to do this. I need to figure out how to tack a tower onto here, and make it look good, because I'm going to end up with a lot of mismatches. You can't really just like put a circle piece, like a triangle piece onto like a square one and make it fit nicely. You kind of have to make a sacrifice somewhere by like using triangles all the way back or something. So we could probably do that. I just need to play around with it a little bit. I'm probably not going to show you guys that because it's going to be boring, but let me just work this out. Okay, I think I worked this out, guys. I think I worked out how I want to do my towers. We do have a weird gap here, but I reckon I can put a pillar or something in there to fill that in, and you won't even notice that that's even there. So let me just run around the front real quick and I'll show you guys. That is gonna work. That's totally gonna work. I don't know how high I'm gonna make all this stuff. Like, we're already fairly high with the front entrance. But we need to make the rest of it higher, unfortunately. So that means we're gonna have to... Yeah, I definitely don't want to go too big. I said this already. But I think it's coming together quite cozy, like quite nice. So the unfortunate part is that a bug? Is that a visual bug? It must be. It must be a visual bug. I don't even know what type of drop that is. I'm just going to ignore it. Although I can probably just finish placing down the rest of these, right? I don't know how I want to do like this with the windows. I was thinking I might do the arrow slit ones, but I feel like I'm not trying to make this like fortified in its, you know, appearance. What I'm trying to do is make it look like kind of cozy. Like, I don't know, like it's a castle. Like, I don't know how cozy you can make a castle look in reality, but like I'm hoping, just hoping here. So yeah, look at that. Look at that already. Very, very nice. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out, like, do we go like one higher than that? Just to make it like stand out a little bit from the rest of the building. Maybe we do, I have no idea. So it's now on me. I've got some work to do here. I'm gonna like just do this in parts. I don't like, This video is going to end up being like 13 years long if I spend too long explaining things. So what we're going to do, I need to get some more metal. I'm going to repeat this process over there. And I'm going to basically like continue this back. This is the trade-off I have to do, by the way, on the floor just here. I have to, like, this is the little 6 circle that I made to start the tower, and I pretty much went around that. But to make it meet up flush with the sort of like center castle area, I need to just continue this triangle across this way. And then the only weird bit of meshing is where I bring the triangle across back here. That does look weird, but overall you can barely notice. We can probably even just put something over that to make it not look so strange. I don't know. But I need to continue these triangles all the way back to the end. And then we're going to do 2 more towers along the back corners as well. And yeah, I need to just like fill in the ceilings and stuff. And I think I could probably just do all that without showing you guys. Like, it's just going to be repetitive. And I can't wait to show you when it's all done, hopefully. This is coming together real nice. I'm really happy. So yeah, leave with me for a good while. I've got a lot of metal gathering to do. And I will see you guys on the flip side with hopefully a more completed base. Okay guys, so here's what we're looking at so far, and it's coming together quite nicely. So we've got the 4 towers in the corners, we've got the ceilings all filled in the middle. I've gone around the outside and filled in all of the like from the ceilings down, so that we've got like a solid foundation instead of just being like a floating castle on pillars. So it looks kind of like, you know, more complete now, which is good. So I think now it's time. I had an idea for something for the side walls, and I think I've made all the pieces I need. I have been having to harvest so much stuff, by the way. This is crazy. But I want to use these things right here. And I have an idea. So this is a 2x2. This is a 2x2. So as I said, I have an idea. I noticed that you've got this variant here. If I can just get this to position itself nicely right there in the middle. Beautiful. So you've got that variant, but then you've also got this on top, which matches up with that. So you can actually do like a double window there, which I thought would actually look pretty damn awesome. And then I thought we can then just do smaller ones to the side. Just like that. And just like, where is it? Where is it? That. Like, I don't know, like I feel like that height at the top there is where I want to get to with basically the base of the castle, which is like 1 ceiling higher than the rest of it. And then I want to get these like half a ceiling higher, which I was making some stuff for before. I just want to see like how that looks if I was to just maybe just try and get some pieces together. Let's just grab like 10 of them for starters, and let's just poke around here and let's see what this does. So this is where like some decisions have to be made to how the styling's actually going to work. So here, I would love to put these just like so around the top, just from the tower's perspective. Lovely. And then we would probably need a 1/4 one to fill in that gap, but that's okay for the moment. And then I want on the castle itself. Well, I don't know. Am I going to have a gap here? I might have a battlement there or something. Oh, decisions, guys. It hurts. Well, anyway, at least I can do this for the moment. This is going to... Wow. Wow. Yeah, so it's going to look like that on the wall there, and I think that looks pretty good. And then I want to do the same over this side as well. So we need this one. Just there. And then this one. This one. And this one. Oh my God. Yeah, just like that. So that's our sidewalls and the height that we want. So I'm just going to go around. I'm going to put on the rest of the half walls on top of these. I'm going to see if I can make some 1/4 ones to fill in those as well. Then I only need 4 of them. But we're going to need a substantial amount for, what did I use? 8 just then? So 24 more of them. Cool. And then I got to make some decisions. I do think I want a little like 1 ceiling gap on the front here. just for a bit of a walkway. So I'll do that as well. Okay, so this is what we're looking at the moment. I've like raised up the back wall a little bit. Yeah, got all those in. So basically this is like the lowest height. That's up half a ceiling, and then that's up, like, sorry, up half wall there, and then a full wall here, so that it kind of staggers its way up. Hoping that'll look good when I'm starting to piece it all together. So what I'm thinking I'll do next is I think I might get the roof started on these towers, because that's when we're going to start to see a shape that I can work with. It's just the way I build. I'm very chaotic. I can't picture things. I basically just have to place things and go, do I like that or do I not like that? And then I basically take it away and try again until, you know, it kind of works for me. So yeah, I got to do some of these. I don't know how many I've got to do. It'd be like 6. Would it be like 6, 12, 18, 24? I'm just going to try that. No, I've literally got no metal left again. All right, looks like I got some farming to do, but I'm going to just basically make these and see if we can do this. Okay, so that's what we're looking at so far. I've gotten the roofs on the front towers. I may have to adjust it though to meet up with other bits of roof, because there will be, you know, the main roof, the actual main building itself. But the back ones, I also raised up by another 2 walls. I took away the half wall raising, and then I raised it up by 2 full walls. So it is a completely different height, and I'm hoping that'll look better in the end. I figured it might look a little bit flat the way I had it before, so yeah, that's where we're at. So the next part is I need to try and figure out how to start the main roof so that I can start piecing the final bits together. I'm thinking it would probably be good to have like a walkway around the sides, like just one row of ceilings just sort of along each side here, but the back I just want to be a flat finish. I don't want that to be anything. There's no point. I don't really have any requirement to do anything there. I want it to be a front-facing aesthetics style castle. So yeah, let me grab some ceilings. I'll place those down, and then I'm going to start planning on how I'm going to meet the roof and stuff. I might just tinker a little bit because yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how to place it, so I can't like show you guys my thought process because it's all over the place and you guys do not want to see that. Okay guys, just casing a few more bits in here. I'm just trying to make all this work. It's a bit strange in a couple of ways, but I think it'll be okay. I think that will look good there. We essentially do need to cap off the tops of these, but yeah, like we're going to have like weird gaps and things. And yeah, like the roof here, I noticed, doesn't quite line up. So, and it doesn't line up this way either. So I'm not actually snapping off of the ceilings here. I don't know how this happened, by the way. Like obviously the way I've placed things sort of rendered it, but it looks fine. Like it just, you know, in the inside might have a little bit of a lip, but that's fine by me. At the front here, yeah, it's just like a corner piece I've got going here. And I think this will look good in the end, I hope. I do need just a little, maybe like a quarter triangle piece down there or something. Just something to fill in that little gap. And then I do need to continue the roof across this way as well. And this should hopefully meet up okay. Yeah, once again, we might be able to do little smaller triangle bits there or something. Like quarter valleys or something. I don't know. I'm just going to put it all the way across for now though. We can just like take things away and fix it up as we go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just like there's for some reason a quarter gap here, obviously the way that I've done something. I can't even remember, I tell ya. Alright guys, I thought I might bring you back for the final bits and pieces of this one here. So we're pretty much almost there. I've done a lot of work. I'm not too sure about the top yet. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I just need to make sure it actually looks okay. But I did have the roof just kind of like evenly coming all the way out here. And then I thought it might look better if I can do some kind of like, I don't know, like top balcony kind of thing, just to give it a bit more shape and depth. But just to show you guys what we're looking at right here, this is pretty much it so far. I think it's looking pretty damn good. I've got a lot more to do. I got to finish off the roof and everything, but on top of the back towers and stuff, I'm just realizing that now. But I was going to place some of these down, and I've just realized that this is an uneven amount of ceilings here, so I can't just place that. So what I need to do is figure out what I can place between like 1.5. I think maybe just like some normal glass pieces might look interesting. I mean, how many of them do I have? So maybe just another 3 of them. So we've got 4 total. That might be good. And then I've just got to make a another couple of walls here. So if I just search wall, how many of these do I need? I've got 2 up there. So what, maybe another like 4 or something? I have no idea. I'm just going to make that much and we'll see how we go with that. I don't know if I've got anything like any of these left. Actually, how many more roofs do we have as well? That's another good point. Oh, wait, I already did have a couple. Oh, well, that's fine. Plenty of walls left. This is going to be very close to the amount of roofs I need, so I'm not going to make any more. I keep running out of resources, so I'd rather just hang tight for a second and just not waste them building something I don't need. Okay, so let's just go up here. I want to place down this in... Can I snap that off there? Looks like I can. But why is it only going like halfway? The hell? Why is that a thing? The hell? Alright, well I can at least do this. I can give us a snap point, I guess. That'll help. I'm sure that's gonna help. Here? Nope. Come on. Right there. So I'm hoping to do that bottom one there, and then that on top. Just to sort of like contrast next to that. I think that looks pretty damn good. And then what do I want to do here? Would I want to do like a 65-degree wall? I don't know if that would look good. Like it's still like a quarter anyway. I need to have a think about that, but at least for now I can probably take this away and do the same on this side just to get it all screwed up over here. So we want, nope, that's the wrong ones. ShADDow, good one. So we want, hang on, is it that one? And then that one. Beautiful. And then we can put the gate back. Just like that. I think that's going to look pretty damn nice up here. What do you think? Man. All right. So we need 2 gables. Are we just going to do 45 degrees here? I feel like changing the pitch all of a sudden might not look very good. Like I would have had to sort of incorporate more changes for that to be decent. The only thing I don't know is how this is going to work here. Because if I go straight up on the same angle, that's not gonna intercept right. I might not be able to do these here. Okay, it's going to be very annoying, but I know how to fix this. I do know how to fix this. We just need to take away all of these here. All the way around. This is going to be frustrating. We pretty much is going to have to clean all this. Oh, man. Just to there. Wonderful. I'm going to put you back there. Excellent. Did I take a wall out of there as well? Looks like I did. I was very aggressive just then. So what I need to do is put on all that back there. And then we want to go normal walls around in like a layer. And that should also look fine. It's probably going to help break this up anyway. So I'm not actually too worried. I think this is going to look better. So let me just show you what I mean. Just like, not like that. Man, the latency just gets me, hey. Like I'm so used to playing locally in Australia. Just like that. Yeah, I think that's going to look fine. Okay, it's been a hot minute because I had to do a heap of cleanup just then. God damn it. But I think we're probably good now. Like I have stuff to fill in some gaps and everything. The only other, actually, I'm not even sure, is that going to work? I think I can make this work, actually. I just need to stagger where the quarter walls are. Do I even have any of them left? Oh man, this is just like constantly back and forth. Yeah, I do. Okay, we're good. We're good now. So I need to put one there, and one there. Oh, and of course to fill in this gap right here as well. Boom. Awesome. And then I should be able to do this up here. Just like that. And then it looks fine. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all completely normal. Just like that. Cool. I mean, that works for me. Do we want to go any higher though? I mean, I think so. If I can get this to like snap the correct way. Like that. Perfect. And then what, one more wall in the middle? And then I got to do 2 quarters to finalize that, I guess. If I am, I'm probably going to go to a peak, right? It's going to look weird if I don't. Oh man, so much to do still. This is actually going to be a fair amount of stuff. I got to ceiling this in as well. Damn it. This is turning into a huge project. I actually didn't want this to be this big. It just kind of evolved. Like I didn't really think about it properly. I just started placing things and I was like, maybe not the most intelligent thing you've ever done, ShADDow. Just gotta say that. Oh man. Alright, well anyway, let me just see if I can get some of these roof pieces on. Just like so. Because that'll mean that I can land the RG up there now as well. If I just go around now. Oh god, the latency, man. The latency. It's not even that bad, it's just every now and then something throws me sideways a little bit. Alright. So now this will allow us to go all the way up to the top. And then at least, like, from here we're going to be able to sort of see the shape that we're going for. So it'd be like... Actually, I need to be careful about where I'm placing things, because at the back I want this to... I want this to meet with here and slope up. So we need another one of them there. And then we need another one of them there. Although, do I want that? Is that going to look weird? No, actually, I think I want it to be... I want it to match the front. I'm a bit of a dum-dum. I actually think I might be a bit of a dum-dum right now. Yeah. No, I want it to go all the way to the end. And do exactly what the front does, because otherwise this is going to look really weird. Okay, guys, final touches time right here. And I'm just figuring out what to do with these little gaps in the corner that I said I'd fill in. I actually think the stone pillars, like the normal ones, don't look that bad. And I've already got a ton of them made, so I think I might just use them for now. I'll take suggestions to change that later if it ends up being the case. Like, I'm okay with that. But I don't know, I think that looks alright. Just to help fill in that gap kind of thing. It kind of just helps to frame it. I don't know. I really don't mind that so much. So let's go and do that over the other side then. All the way around here. I feel like I should put them in other spots as well, but just for now I might do this. Like, there's going to be a lot of extra stuff I want to do to this build. Crap. But I'm just not going to have time today. I'm legitimately not going to have time, so we're just going to have to roll with whatever we can do for now. So I just need, what, like 5 or 6 more of these? I could have sworn there was more. I think they're in the thing still. Let's go have a look. Over here. Yeah, I've got so many spare pieces freaking left over that I screwed up. Like, I have been just placing things all over the wrong spots. Or making all the wrong things, I mean. So let's go. Let's try and get away from my creatures. I'm getting stuck on everything. It's very much Ark. Alright, come around here. Let's place the rest of you. And beautiful. Alright, that's filled in that. Add a little bit of contrast to it as well, so it's not all completely the same textures and everything. I kind of feel like I want to add more pillars in now. I should have enough here, right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I feel like this is just going to help to break it up a little bit. And I feel weird that I only did it over the sides. And I want to do something here. Yeah, okay, that's helped a little bit. That's helped a little bit. Okay, so apart from that then, I have some actual doors to put down, which is going to help to make everything look real nice. There's one there, one up here. And beautiful. And then down here, I've got 2 doors to place. So, oh wait, they're windows as well. Ooh. I think I might get some glass to place in those though. I'd rather glass than, or maybe like bars or something. Maybe on the towers, like I don't know, like some kind of prison bars would look good. Or like dungeon bars, should I say. But apart from that though, I now have these to place down, which I'm really excited for. Are they going to look good here? Yeah, I think I can just straight up place 2 of them without everything looking weird. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's improved that so very much. Up here, though, I was going to say, I don't think I really can. Or maybe it'll look alright. Hang on, let me just see if I can actually get that to place. Like, is this going to look normal? Or is this going to look strange because it's not really designed for it? I have no idea. I might even need more of these. The problem is, I'm running really low on resources again, so I only made 20 for now. Oh, the auto open apparently is a thing. That's pretty good. I just heard the door behind me, I mean. So, like, this is just gonna, like, add depth and everything to it, right? Even if it doesn't make sense, I'm sure that's gonna help. Yeah, that's gonna help. Alright, on the sides here, do we have many of these even left? We even have many left. 5. Alright, well we're gonna need probably a quarter one there then, I suppose. And then another whole one there. Gonna need to put something there. God damn it. There's gaps all over the place. Like, that's what happens when you try and build, like, circles onto squares without fully incorporating them. Like, when you want them sort of, like, on the edge like that. It's really hard to explain, but yeah. Anyway, let me just build a few more of these. Alright, this is the final one over here. Very nice. Okay, that's made that look so much better now. Sweet as. Okay, well the last thing I wanted to do was add eaves onto here, which I think is going to just add that little bit of extra flair. I've done it in other places as well. We did it right at the start. And I did it over the front of this little walkway on the front there. Unfortunately, I can't do it on the towers because they'll have gaps. It's going to look weird. But, you know, we can at least do it on where we can. So this is going to have 6. Hell yeah. Hell friggin' yeah. Let's look at our masterpiece right here. Which, you know, I'm sure there's like 1,000 good castle builders out there that have probably done way, way better than this. But I don't know, I just kind of let my creative juices flow and I think this is pretty good. You know, I do think, like, there's a lot more to be done. I need to add some color, I need to add some contrast. Like, it's all out of keep at the moment. Like, that's why I was trying to add those pillars in the corner. You know, if we can maybe like some wood ones might look better. Like, I might go around and just splash some wood all over the place, but it's probably not going to be today. I have been at this for, like, 6 hours, I think. Like, it's been a long ass build, this one, just because of the resource gathering. Like, there would have had to have been 15, 16, maybe even 20k metal pumped into this, and like maybe 5k cementing paste, 6 maybe. The same amount of stone as metal. Like, it's been a very, very expensive build. So yeah, we're not going to finish it completely today, but I'm just going to get it, like, you know, I'm basically getting it to a point where I'm happy, and yeah, and we can pretty much, you know, that'll be like it from there, I guess. Like, as long as we're happy. So inside, there is going to be a huge area inside here, and I got that weird freaking circle again. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, we have got a lot of space in here now, so there's going to be lots for me to do. I want to build a little like a little throne pedestal kind of thing, just like slightly raised area, maybe like around here, just for people to come and see me in my castle. We obviously need to put a walkway that leads up to those doors. We do have the towers here as well. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple floors in them. I might. Like the outside windows and that are more for aesthetics and light rather than me actually trying to, you know, put battlements up to defend my castle. It's not really for that at all. But yeah, so I think I need to move stuff inside, which I might do now, but you know, yeah, we're pretty much done. I think, I don't know, like it's crazy how long this has taken. Honestly, it's crazy. Well, the only last things I want to do now, I've moved inside now, and I thought it might be cool. Actually, we should totally make the castle bench. Bench? No, table? Which one is it? Wait. Castlecraft tables. Decor items? I don't know which one's which, but I'm going to assume it's this one. So this one's got a couple of like decos that we can use with the Castlecraft mod, which is Aaron Longstaff's decor mod, I guess. So, I mean, is there like a bed? Is that in here? Oh, okay, it's super cheap. I mean, does this actually work as a respawn point? I'm assuming it does, because that's super cheap. Look at that. All right, well, I definitely want the large one. We do have to build ourselves a room, and it's going to be upstairs, but for now... Look at that. Look at that bed. I'm so sick of this circle inside my, you know, on my screen here. I don't know what that's about. It's really bothering me, but it's fine. I might move this over to there because this can be like my personal storage for now. Just a little bedside table, which I think should go, you know what, that can go in front of the window. That's fine. All right, so we have a respawn point. We have the castle pretty much good to go. Yeah, there are a few weird things like that. See, like the walls and that. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do about that yet. I mean, I can obviously like fill it in all the way to the ground and put doors to get into the towers. I guess that's a possibility. I do like the open plan thing. And you know, it just gets expensive. Although divvying up the freaking, like the room can be a good thing sometimes. It can sort of just make it feel like it's got more of a purpose than just being open. So I might do that, but yeah, I'm honestly out of time. And yeah, I just don't have any more to give right now. But I hope he's liked the build, guys. I really hope he's do. Let's go and have a look one more time. One more time together. I just want to see if I appreciate this still. All right, let me out of here. Doors are a bit weird. What do we think? I am happy with that. You know, much more detail to be done. Much more. And you know, the color's a little bit meh, but it is the keep. So yeah, hopefully we can just spruce it up as we go. There might be freaking trees and other deco items we can place down as well. Just to add some greenery to it. But yeah, all in all, I am pretty freaking happy, guys. And I think it is time to end this one off. So yes, guys, consider dropping a like if you survived this long and subscribe if you don't know what's good for you. I hope you all enjoy whatever it is you're doing, whatever time zone it is. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.